Looks like they're gonna be on time.
Why didn't they fly?
Because they can't afford it. Uncle Norm's been out of work for a while.
Well, what's he gonna do here? There's no jobs right now for teachers.
We'll find something. Peggy can type, so maybe she'll temp for a bit. This is it.
Well, did you find him a place to stay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your mom said they could bunk in with you while she's visiting her folks.
What?
Please tell me you're joking.
Hey, I'm counting on you to help your cousins feel at home.
Well, count on someone else. The last time they visited, they couldn't keep their grubby hands off my stuff.
Hey, your Uncle Norm and me, we had to share everything. Now, we never knew the difference. Guess you missed out on that being an only child.
Yeah, and that's how I like it. Listen, Crystal's a space case. Last Christmas, she tried to chart my horoscope, and Simon's annoying. He's always asking questions.
Is that right? Sounds like someone I used to know. Okay.
How are you, Simon, little buddy? Hey, Crystal, remember your Uncle Roy, Cousin Oliver?
Ah! Roy, Oliver! Oh, my God! Look at you! You've grown like a weed! Come on, give your head peg a big hug!
Good to see you. Hey! This ain't Miami Beach.
Oh, Norm, don't listen to him. Thanks for helping us out, Roy.
All right, Peggy. Don't worry about a thing, you guys.
So, welcome to the big city.
It's not that big.
Making conversation.
What's the population of Edmonton?
Population.
The guide says that it's about 800,000. Why'd you ask if you already knew? Just checking. You're such a show-off. She's freaked about moving. I am not. R2. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm not. Yes, she is. I am not. Yes, you are.
How long does she have?
6 weeks at best. Ted, she's got 3 kids. They don't deserve this. So unfair.
I'm sorry. We'll say a prayer for their family on Passover.
God performed miracles to end suffering. But if God exists, then why doesn't he do that now? I don't want to hold a Seder this year.
We've always had a Seder. Not having one is like canceling Thanksgiving.
So your mom's questioning her faith.
So am I. I don't understand why God allows people to suffer.
Well, summoning God is a bit beyond Visicron.
I figured that, thanks.
But we could bring back someone who's supposed to have seen God. Moses.
Specify location. Million. Searching. Location confirmed. Specify subject. Moses Ben Abram. Subject confirmed.
Whoops.
Hello, sir. We brought you here because, well, it said you've actually spoken with God.
God? God who?
Stay. Stay.
And that's how you led the Hebrews out of slavery into the Promised Land.
And I thought I spent too much time alone in the desert.
Well, according to this, you did all that and more.
How could I accomplish these things? I am 79 years old, and I worked 40 years as a shepherd, tending the flocks for Jethro.
Yeah, that's right. And you married his daughter, Zipporah.
Here's one advice. Never work for your father-in-law.
It says here that Moses was 80 when he saw the burning bush and returned to Egypt to free his people. So the 10 plagues, the parting of the Red Sea, and the 10 commandments haven't happened yet, if they did happen.
Great. So, what we've got here is an old shepherd who stammers and smells like sheep dip.
Do you have anything to eat?
Huh.
The manna is very sweet.
What makes you so sure you aren't destined to lead your people?
Such a person would have to speak with authority, not like me.
The Bible does say something about you being slow of speech.
My brother Aaron, he makes up for that. He speaks all the time. He is a real pain in the Yoshvan.
Yoshvan?
Backside.
Ah.
A family. What can you do?
Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta meet my country cousins for lunch.
Hey, Mom. Oh. Hi. This is Mr. Ben Amram. He lives in the Jewish seniors' home. I invited him to join us for Passover.
Dee,
I do not wish to impose.
You have no family in the area?
No, I'm a Levite, newly arrived on these shores.
Where's Oliver?
His cousins just moved to town. He's showing them around.
You have a most impressive tent. Do you have many camels?
The whole thing goes up in flames, man, and we run like dogs.
I don't know how you two delinquents managed to stay out of jail.
I was lucky, I guess.
Actually, I paid the guy for the damage.
What? You never told me that. How much do I owe you?
It doesn't matter, Roy.
No, it matters. If I owe you money, I have to settle up with you. How much is my share?
It's old news, Roy.
Thank you, Peggy. How much, Norm?
$59.88.
There.
Thank you. Oh, we'll get this.
How much is that?
$59.88.
Good shot. Still into computers?
Yep.
Me too. Computers are just machines. Boring. They're a lot more interesting than your tarot cards. Tarot cards have history. They can be traced back to the 1300s. Oh yeah, the Dark Ages. What an enlightened time. You can't grasp anything that doesn't point and click. Yes, I can. No, you can't. 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 Yes, I can.
I gotta get something off my chest.
What? Mad about paying for lunch?
What's bugging me is the way you've been acting towards your cousins.
Just because we're related doesn't mean we automatically have to like each other.
No, that's true, but they're family. You have to accept them.
Accept them? What's that supposed to mean?
It means spend more time with them. I don't know. Maybe teach them how to use some of that fancy computer gear you got. Hmm?
No.
Your mother seems sad.
My parents lost their business a while ago, and things haven't been the same since.
A change is always difficult. I was brought up as a prince in Egypt, and then I have to leave everything behind, and now I'm looking after sheep.
If there is a God, why does he allow innocent people to suffer?
Maybe he is angry, mean.
No, I can't believe that.
Maybe he has something else in mind.
Do you think so?
Is there a place where people can go and speak to him? What is that?
What's the Ark? It contains the Torah, the law of the Jewish people. It's also known as the 5 books of Moses.
You mean the Hebrews based their faith on my thoughts? How am I, an old man, supposed to defeat a king of Egypt and lead an entire nation for 40 years through the desert? Oh, I would be 120 years before I reached the land of Canaan.
Please. I don't need any more doubts. I need answers. My mom is miserable and she hasn't done anything wrong. It's not fair.
Oh, injustice? This is something I can speak to. I am living proof that injustice exists, even flourishes.
What do you mean?
I have never been punished for committing an unforgivable sin.
What's that?
Murder.
But you were just trying to protect someone. I mean, the taskmaster was beating a slave to death.
Nothing can justify taking a life.
Well, maybe all those years as a shepherd have been your penance.
Not to mention my father-in-law.
Rest my case.
Who knows? Maybe it is all part of a divine plan.
Or maybe things just happen.
Either way, there is something to be gained from adversity. Yes?
You guys don't want to go down there? Why don't we go watch another video?
Are you kidding? This is the coolest place in the house. P.U. What have you been eating?
It's not me. We're having problems with our pipes. Humbug.
What was that?
What was what?
Systems diagnostic complete.
Cool.
No.
Awaiting data.
Wow. Look at all this stuff. This has an intense energy.
Do you have to touch everything?
Fish are very zen.
No, they're fish. Why don't we go upstairs?
Hey, this is totally cosmic. Do you think we're alone in the universe?
It's good of Oliver to watch the kids for a couple of hours.
Oh, no sweat. He's happy to do it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Norm.
They're kids, Norm. They'll work it out. You and me did.
We did? When?
This move's been tough on them, and they both really look up to Oliver.
Well, that's good, because they need someone to look up to.
Ouch.
Did you have a baking disaster?
You don't know what matzah is?
Should I?
It's supposed to represent the bread that didn't have time to rise when the Hebrews fled Egypt for the Promised Land.
So you eat a mistake?
Yes.
That makes sense. That's what we have to do with most mistakes.
I find it odd that you've never celebrated Passover before.
I've never seen the Promised Land either. What does it look like?
If it were up to me, it'd be a place where bad things never happen to good people.
Do you think there is such a place?
No.
Then perhaps the Promised Land means something else.
Simon, Crystal, this is Dee and...
Mr. Ben Amram.
Shalom.
Cool threads. What do you do?
I'm a shepherd.
Back to the land. Right on.
Do you have a minute?
Yeah.
Jelly bean?
Sure.
What's happening?
Nothing. But that's just the problem. I had hoped Moses could still help. He doesn't have any answers.
Well, it's too bad. At least you don't have to hang out with my cousins.
Why? They seem okay enough.
Are you kidding? They're total losers. I guess I was out of line.
You've been complaining about them since they got here.
Well, it's not like I hate them or anything. They're just in my space.
Your space?
Yeah, my house, my stuff.
You don't have enough to share?
Bowling? Why'd it have to be bowling? I never bowled out east. I only bowl here.
Roy's just trying to make us feel at home.
Yeah, he just feels guilty.
Guilty? Why?
When we were kids,
Yeah.
he used to hang me from a door by my fingers and then slowly close it.
Ouch.
Yeah. Hey guys, contain the enthusiasm. He'll be here in a minute.
We want to go home. We don't like the vibe here.
I feel the same way.
You do?
Yep.
Good. Let's go pack.
I don't think the reverse psychology thing is working.
It's not reverse psychology.
Oh. Good, carry on.
Give me a goodbye hug.
Goodbye, aren't you coming?
Nope. Took us 4 years to get up the nerve to move, and... well, I'm not gonna give up just because things aren't perfect from the get-go.
What about you, Dad?
Oh, gee, I really wanted to bowl.
Okay, we'll give it another chance. For the family.
Come on. Go Kate!
That's my bowl.
Hey, you wait till I get the right shoes.
Yeah, these are a little small. So I thought you couldn't make it.
Believe me, this is the last place I want to be.
Yeah, then why'd you come?
Here, why don't you try these? I'm not sure. Hey. Okay, Simon, you can use my computer whenever you want. Crystal, you're welcome to fool around with any of my stuff.
Anything else?
Yeah, what I said, it was wrong.
Wait. We have a confession to make.
A confession?
We created some bad karma, too. We thought your dad was a redneck and you were a geek. But it's obvious that your dad's no redneck.
You're funny. Hey.
Promised land. Promised land. Promised land. Promised land.
Is everything okay?
I was just thinking
About what?
about what we have.
We'd like to welcome you all to our Passover table this year.
I'd like to say something. In all the time that Dee's known Oliver, our two families have never gotten together for dinner. I don't know why. But now with your cousins moving here, the time just seemed right. Welcome.
And God brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, with great awe, with signs, and with wonders.
I finally understood what you meant about the Promised Land.
What is that?
It doesn't have to be where you've been or where you're going. It can be where you are. Thank you. for leading me here.
You say the bush burns, but it is not consumed. After all this, I could believe just about anything.
Oh, don't want to forget this. You're gonna need it.
Shalom. I am ready.
Holy Moses.
Coming up,